History is full of noble heroes and famous events, but there's a darker side they don't teach in school. These are the 10 creepiest and most unsettling historical facts you've probably never heard of, until now. Dr. Joseph Ignace Guillotin, who helped invent the guillotine, once suggested studying how long the brain stays conscious after decapitation. Years later, a French scientist tested it on himself. After execution, witnesses claimed his eyes blinked and followed them for nearly 30 seconds. In Victorian times, families took photographs with the dead. They posed corpses as if still alive, eyes painted open, seated in chairs, surrounded by loved ones. These weren't just mementos, they were considered beautiful family portraits. In the Tower of London, a method of torture involved placing rats in a metal container against the victim's stomach. Heat would be applied and the rats, trapped, would try to escape by burrowing into the victim's body. Yes, people danced to death. In 1518, dozens of people in Strasbourg danced uncontrollably for days. Some collapsed, others died. Some claimed they saw visions of a vengeful saint, forcing them to keep moving. Scientists still don't agree on what caused it. During the starving time at Jamestown in the early 1600s, colonists grew so desperate they dug up graves and cooked the dead. Archaeologists uncovered bones with butchering marks, proof of cannibalism in early American history. Some Egyptian mummies were buried with their mouths open in what looks like a silent scream. Known as screaming mummies, some had signs of poison or being buried alive. We still don't know for sure what caused their tortured expressions. In World War II, Britain used a corpse as a spy. They planted fake invasion plans on a drowned man and dropped him off the coast of Spain. The Nazis fell for it, and thousands of lives were saved, thanks to one very dead secret agent. In the 19th century, a man named Matthew Wall was declared dead. But on the way to his funeral, pallbearers dropped the coffin. He woke up inside. Years later, he really died and was buried. For real this time. Or was he? 9 Russian hikers were found dead in 1959 under bizarre circumstances. Tents slashed from the inside, bodies with crushed bones, some missing eyes and tongues, no sign of struggle. The cause? Still unknown. Some blame military tests. Others, something not of this world. Yes, this one's real. Harvard University owns a book bound in human skin. Anthropodermic bibliophagy was rare, but it happened. Sometimes doctors would bind anatomy books with the skin of cadavers. This isn't fiction, it's sitting in a real library. Which of these creepy historical facts gave you chills? Let me know in the comments. And if you love the strange, the dark, and the curious, subscribe to Chronicles of Curiosity. There's so much more lurking in the past.